I'm gonna get some of the sky passive again. Passive on the Skarner, passive on the Skarner, passive on the Skarner. Yeah! Oh, my ship is balanced! Well, guys, this... I'm back to full HP. I actually couldn't believe it, though. Alright, guys. So, going over some theory in this first game. And I want to talk more about the identity of Aatrox and your early game wave state approach. Very often, in the early game, our goal is to try to get pushed in, especially when we're facing an opponent that has a stronger early game than us. Darius is amongst the strongest early game top lane champions, right? Bro, every time I play Aatrox, I got, like, you gotta shut your mouth, man. Like, you... Aatrox has very high cooldowns in the early game, 14 seconds. Passive is also very high cooldown. It goes lower if you hit your Qs and auto attacks on champions, but else it's very high. It's good enough like this. Then, looking at the rest of the draft for playing against Darius and Silas in terms of side lane, both meta champions very good. Now, I really like playing against their draft because none of them have dashes besides Silas. No, and like, this is very easy interruptible, right? So, Aatrox is really good here. I can land my sweet spots pretty reliably. Most important, I just stay alive. We're playing against double 80 topside, so I'm most likely getting a Tabis in the early game, so I can space his damage. And okay, we right now know that he's playing Conqueror, Sorcery, Flash, Ghost. Of course, Sorcery, so he has Nimbus, and he has a D-Shoot start, whereas I have a D-Blade start. Now, why do I go D-Blade start? It's because I have the range advantage, and I'm not looking to trade with him. I'm looking to stay in this bush and get the ward down, and the reason I do this is so that I can remain control of this bush, so he can't zone me from the first 3 minions worth of XP. I did this, like, as like a habit, right? Literally whilst I'm explaining. Very important that you don't give Darius his bush, because if he'd walk into me now, I could Q1 auto Q2, and then I can at least make it good, right? So, my goal here is to not get zoned from the first 3 minions worth of XP, as like my goal. It looks like he's W start. So when he goes for last hit, I can use my first abilities like this. And now I'm just gonna let myself get pushed in. Only go for last hits where I can't get a lot of damage. When Darius has W start, he's really good with looking for all-ins, but he's not that good with trading. But one melee here is gonna grant him level 2, and so I am backing off here because I don't want to get caught by his level up timer. So you see here, it is completely fine playing to lose priority in the early game. Just try to see if you can use your Q and autos for a single trade in the early game, and then just let yourself get pushed in, unless you're playing as like a Nasus or something, right? Then you can look for the priority. Farming on the turret with Aatrox in the early game is very tricky, so I should get this one. I lose this one, but I kind of hold the wave somewhat outside of turret, also because Darius didn't hard push it. And now he's gonna hit level 2 from one more, level 3 from one more minion, so I'm gonna back. Oh, he has T level 2, I didn't expect that. One minion grants him level 3 here, so since he doesn't have it yet, I can take his last hits, and now I'm backing off again. He's trying to get this wave to crash, but it's kind of an awkward spot for him, so I'm relatively happy here, right? I can W here maybe, and a Q1, and I don't want to extend the trade here. I'm gonna let the wave crash. Darius is in a position where he has to choose. Does he want to stay or does he want to reset? Since he did like a pretty delayed third wave crash, it's kind of awkward for him to reset now. If he does, it's okay. My goal here is to slow push into hard push and to get this wave to crash. 2 benefits. I'll hit level 4 fast. Oh, he's invading my jungler. We have a Trundle though. I think the Trundle can fight. I would prefer to not having to move here, because if I move, I'm going to lose a lot of last hits. But Darius has already lost 3 melees while making this move. Plus, Darius is going to get into trouble now. Now, let me explain this. I am playing with Flash TP, but Darius is playing with Flash Ghost, right? And that means he doesn't have a free out of jail card. Now, the general rule of thumb when setting up reset timers is you want to reset when the wave is pushing towards you. And that is right now, right? I'm level 4 to level 3, so I can look for a small trade. I don't want to extend... I'm level 4 to level 3, but I don't want to extend this fight because of his passive. Like this, like I want to get away from that. But the problem that Darius is going to face right now is that he cannot set up his reset anymore. That is because the wave is pushing towards him. And I'm level 4 to level 3. So I'm going to fight him because of the level up. And now he's ghosting. I'm going to back off. I don't want to look for the extended fights. And here now, Darius is stuck in lane. Because if I hard push this wave and look to reset and base TP, how does he play? And to be fair, I can even slow push it. Volibear's bot side, he's coming back into top side. And so by slow pushing, I'm permanently a level higher than the Darius. And he's not getting his reset timer right now. I'm going to try and cancel him if he's looking to reset. And you see he's still here. So now what I do is I'm not even going to look to dive him. I'm not going to do anything to him. All I'm going to do is make his game unplayable by now hard pushing this wave and keeping him lane locked. If he walks up for a trade, I'll look to kill him. If not, I just hard push this wave. And 100% of the time, I'm getting ahead here. Now, the reason I don't want to look for the dive is because Volibear is coming back into topside. He full cleared into bot 32 CS. He's coming back into topside. But now by recalling and TPing back, how does Darius play? Because what happens after this wave is crashing into this third, guys? It's gonna bounce back to me. So put yourself in the shoes of the Darius right now. How are you going to be playing? I'm gonna get a pink ward here so I can see the Volibear if he's looking to gank me, because I want to aggressively contest this bounce. I'm looking for tier 2 boots like I explained. I don't want the full time. I don't have the gold. And now Darius has no way to play. Now, if he recalls, right, the wave is gonna push back towards me. So he has to stay. But now look at our items and look at his HP. no counterplay, right? So now he's gonna be forced to walk up for last, and if he resets, I just get a perma freeze. All I have to do is avoid using my AoE on the wave here, and he cannot play the game. I'm gonna land recall, but I'm gonna try and be annoying and cancel maybe one more time. Because as long as he's not getting his reset, look, 4 minions against 3, waves pushing back towards me, fundamentals. I'm not gonna cancel him again, but he's already lost a full normal wave here. Remember, he lost 3 minions earlier too, and now he's also going to lose the full cannon wave. Now, you might be wondering, how much is this really worth? I could have risked diving him, right? A normal cannon wave is worth around 200 gold in terms of value from gold, but he's also losing the EXP, plus he lost a normal full wave as well, which is around 100 gold. So he lost 300 gold worth of gold in terms of means, plus he's losing the XP, plus he's coming back to a terrible wave state. And this is how you want to play out this bounce. Those slow push into hard push, and then forcing him to make a bad spot. If he stayed on that HP value, we just kill him, right? If he contests the wave. And if he recalls, well, this is what happens to the wave state. And now he has Bramble Boots. Make that a habit. First thing you do is check your opponent's items will come back too late. And now I'm level 6 to level 5. So I'm fine with... Oh, I missed a W though. I might actually be in trouble. I'm gonna have to ult here. I'm gonna have to flash that, I think. I misplayed it a little bit. There's a plant in the river though. And there's a Volibear. So let's just say that was calculated, obviously. Like, I meant to kill the Volibear there. I did not mean to go for the plant. It's still a good health rate, right? Because I had the priority in lane, so I could get access to the plant first. So that was my intention. The Volibear kill was just an added benefit. But you see here, Darius just got level 6, and I'm going to be level 7 here already. And the kill on the Volibear doesn't really change how much XP I have, because it was shared gold XP. It's mainly the CS here, right? The 20 CS that I've gotten, even though this is a pretty bad matchup for me, just by wave management. I let myself get pushed in the early game, and I don't trade too much. Now, why don't I trade too much? So that I'm healthy enough on the bounce, so that I can get the bouncing consistently, and then boom, on the bounce, I just, you know, make it a base TP. Now, the way Darius should have countered this is by, after doing a third wave crash, instead of invading and doing all this stuff, he had to set up his reset, right? Because then he can contest me on the bounce, first of all. Second of all, he can also play out the bounce after I crash the wave with 2 turn. Now, I'm not looking for a plate because I might reset here in base. And now we have tier 2 boots, and it's going to be really hard for the Darius to try and progress onto me, right? Again, their draft is completely melee centered, so we're going Eclipse into Sunlit Sky, into Death Stance, and maybe Maul as well, but I don't think we need that. And now when we're level 7, our Q really starts hurting him. He has no potions, neither do I. I just want to start looking for Q poke without using my E. So that if he grabs me, I can just E out. And I prefer to use Q1, Q2 only, and then wait to use it again. There's his E though. So now we can look for a trade. Missed my W. Still a good trade though. Okay, he does have a Bramble, remember? Bramble, the way it works is he only procs Bramble if I hit him. So he can proc... Oh, he got a turret shot because of my because of the bleed passive. He cannot proc Bramble fast by me hitting Qs. It's only if I auto-attack him. I don't want to use E. Remember, I don't have flash. He does have flash and ghost. So I'm just gonna keep my... I'm just gonna keep the space, poke him with Qs, and get him at an HP value where he can't all-in me. Oh. Fine. Oh. First combo. I mean, he's using both sums. He panicked there. He was full panicked. Mr. Tuka, that was a panic attack. I'm waiting for my... Okay, now he's dead. I'm level 8 to level 7. Wait, his ghost is still running. He's not dead. I don't know my all-in timer is well enough. His ghost was still running, and I thought it wasn't. I have multiple options here. I could look to hard push the wave, or I could look to freeze it. I think freezing here is preferred. So I forced the Darius to walk up for last hits or to reset. Now, when there's no minion wave, what you can do is Q... Oh. Wait, every time I... Well, that's lucky. Is it enough? I don't think it is. It is not. Yeah, that's the only thing I didn't consider, eh? Mr. Adam Arne looking to gank me. Okay, good shit by them. Okay, it's ugly because I die on my turn, which is the worst time to die in the game because I'm gonna lose both waves and plates, which is just bad. I'm gonna defend these little piggies. Okay, good gank by them. Darius, is he gonna execute? I have tier 2 boots though. Can I not get close? Another E? EWQ? No. No! Okay, I'm gonna get it. I did lose 2 plates. I'm gonna try and get 1 back here because he stayed for the 2nd plate, which kind of delayed his recall, right? So I think I can get 1 back here. The whole team is kind of in trouble now, so we gotta be a stronghold. Like, we are not allowed to make more mistakes now. And then we'll be fine in this game. I'm gonna take another... Okay, we need 1.5k gold. Alright. We're good in CS. We're at 90 at a minute 11, which is decent, you know? If we can get 6 grubs, that's pretty good too. Senna's top side, Volibear's bot side. I mean, I don't see the door. Oh, I'm getting flanked. Please don't have ult. I have a feeling he has ult. Senna. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. This guy's a sharpshooter. I think I have to help the team out here, but I'm not sure we can win. Katarina's teleporting in, but this Silas is so ridiculously strong. This guy's a full item, right? So, I mean, I verify his items before the skirmish, and I just feel like we can't fight here. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. It's becoming a very tough game now, because my whole team is behind, and we all die here again. Even though Darius is 202 now. He does have very poor items. He has Sheen and a Bramble, so he doesn't have a lot of damage. I need to try and look for solo kills now, though. If I don't look for anything, like if we just farm even this game, I'm destined to lose this game. I have to look for something now. Like, we have to start making some more risky plays to try and get back in this game. Because if I just farm even, we are destined to lose. Okay, I'm gonna wait for my Q cooldown again. And then I'm gonna try and set up the skill. He has no flash, right? We need this. Okay, really big. Right, he had those summoners. Risk reward is fine. But we just really have to try and get as a maximum gold income right now. And just make ourselves stronger so that if people 1v1 me, that's like the way to get back. I can't really join team fights. My whole team is behind. But I can look to win side lane against both Darius and Silas. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go... get this instead. Okay, well, I thought I could maybe get something here, but it's okay. It actually pulled. Okay, I'll go back to top lane. Katarina can stay here. Just please don't die to him. Senna and Kai'Sa are gonna be farming mid. Uh-oh. Quantum is surfing. Are you here? Yes. Oh, he flashed. Big. Okay, big. We got both his summoners, so he can die again. We are in a position where I just want to permanently look for opportunities where I can gain gold value the most. That's it. We're just gonna play macro smart. They're all very fat, right? I think the main person I have to avoid is the Silas, because he's AP damage and I have Tabis. And I need to get to my second and third item just as fast as possible. And I'm not really allowed to make mistakes. I walk away here because the odd that Volibear is here is present, right? And I just don't want to die. There are also 2 dragons, so we're gonna... How do I have a shutdown? What? There is no way you give me a shutdown in this game, right, games? I'm gonna be keeping a $150 with you guys. This guy is not gonna leave me alone, which is actually very smart, because all he has to do is make sure that I'm not in win condition, and then this... Isn't he just directly griefing? You're by yourself, no? I mean, Volibear might be nearby, I guess. No. Volibear's going mid, and you have a flash. That doesn't pull. You don't win the 1v1 with me, which is gonna give me both the kill and the turret now. I saw Volibear going to mid. This guy is just... griefing. If you go towards the lower MMRs, people are more likely to make mistakes like these. Okay, this guy has no sums. I want to try and kill him, because it also will give me the turret. But Volibear might... Look. And now we're dead. Actually, I'm going to try and fight it. Although I'm marked. Okay, we've done some good damage here. At least I didn't die, because I have a shutdown, which is just stupid. I'm not allowed to die here, though. No FF mentality. Shout out to Mr. Azap. 2.8k, and we have our item spike. I'm gonna recall here fastly, though. So the thing is, this guy's gonna be on 2 items soon. I think this guy's getting close to 2 items. And I can't really match that general gold income, because, I mean, they have, you know, so many plates and turrets, and I just... We have to get this definitely. Play with me, we can win. Like 3 items, if I get Death Sense against their draft, I'm gonna be relatively unkillable. For example, if we can get this shutdown, really big. This is like exactly what I need to get back in the game. This guy is super overextended. Need him to go in. Oh, this Tahm Kench is always on me. No. Tahm Kench! Tahm Kench is the correct game plan, because he knows I'm our only win condition, right? So this guy is just gonna try and keep track with me, so that I can never impact the map. Please don't stake my cannon. Thank you. So if I can't get gold, right, we just struggle carrying this game. Who is this guy shooting the dragon? I mean, I can't get kills here. Oh, this Volibear still is old as well. Katarina's TPing in though, this could be it. Zaya's here as well. Okay. We have to go in, please. No way! No way! Okay, we got some good healing off. Oh, if we get that, it's so sad. We're pushing mid, we're losing. This guy's dying to turret. Ah, if I had something Sky, or I need anti-heal as well. I just figured, because healing. Like, we need anti-heal. We got Zaya's flash, so that's big. But man, I mean, if anybody is here, the Trundle or this guy's 080. She's just rage splitting, I guess. She did get 2 turrets, so at least she got something. You can back off now, though, else you're dead again. Can you please try, bro? I Tokench takes it. So main idea now is I want to try and see if we can somehow find some equal numbers on the map to find a way. And if not, then I just look for 1v1s, because those are the best ults that I can get at winning this game, right? 1v1 in Darius is better ults than trying to teamfight. I have to stand close with him. Ooh, that could have had me. Played it awkward. It's crazy that he beats me so hard still, though, with just 1 item, but it's also the Bramble canceling my healing. This guy's kind of killing himself, but this guy's also going to play for tier 2. I don't know, we have very limited options because of certain individuals in my game. Let's keep it that way. I'm going to have to teleport here. I don't want him to get it. I have to defend all. Probably was better to go bot lane here and preserve my TP, because now they can also play Baron and I don't have my TP now. And now they get top tier 2. I don't know, I have to be everywhere at once. Can you not take my sideways, please? Are we gonna take my sideways too? Do they just want to try and take away my will at trying to win this game? Or what are we trying to do? Or we just want to do split push? Alright, you go split push then. I have to be top lane again. Ultimately, I want the death stance and then I'm strong. But like I said, I can't really match their gold decom as well. I need anti-heal against these guys. They have so much healing. Solid Sky is W, Spirit Visage. Even anti-heal would make me kill this guy. It's a little too much. If I can somehow force them to fight me here, it could be really good. Kai'Sa's coming as well. I'm missing most of those. I mean, Trundle's getting 2 turrets. It's unironically not bad. Okay, I think Katarina wants to go in, guys. We got 2 turrets. Trundle's actually strong and he's flanking. This could be really good. This could be a play that, like, if we kill them here, we also get Baron. I mean, 0-12-0 is a little too heavy, eh? It's a little too heavy. This is what the people always tell me. Guys, my teammates run it down. How do I win when my bot lane goes 0-20? Well, now I know. You can't. I mean, enemy team just got Baron. If they die here, we can at least contest the soul, which would be massive. Like, if we finally get a kill here. Oh, looks like he's alive. Oh, no. We're gonna get the soul. These guys are gonna keep hitting, because else I'm dead. No, he's gonna one-shot the Kai'Sa. His passive ran out. No, it didn't. What? Okay, we need the soul. We need to cancel the soul here. We have to go in. Oh, Silas is here too. He's already back. I think I can't escape this. I mean, I might. They're a little bit fast though. No, there's no escaping that. Yeah, I think it's over. I think the laning phase was very educational, especially the early game part. Just worthless teammates. The experience that a lot of people have warned me for. We're also not FF, to be fair, respected. And also this Katarina, we're 480 champions, and the Katarina was like, make it 5. We have problem upon problem. They have a soul at minute 23. They have a 25 Magi's guy. We're 480. And the Tokench has basically done everything he could to try and stop me from expanding the game. I mean, very well played by the Tokench. He's kind of like hidden MVP. I could never get turrets and stuff like these because this guy's always there. I'm getting dove in my fountain. Yeah, GG well played. Not much to do about this one. Moving on. I mean, first thing you always gotta do when playing Aatrox, especially me, when I'm like yapping so much, is you gotta put the voice volume just down a little bit. You know, I know from previous experience. So, again, our identity when playing Aatrox is kind of in the early laning phase. The first thing we always do, right, is we take a look at our opponent's setup. We're playing against Malphite with Arcane Comet and Resolve. We're playing against Hecarim jungle. I'm not the strongest early game jungler. It's a very farm intensive jungler, right? So I'm not too scared of any early game ganks. However, sometimes Hecarim players can do it clear when they do Raptors, Rep Buff, and Krugs. So what I'm going to do this game, since they have some weak early game, is set a ward down on the Hecarim starting position. so that we know how to circumvent this early game trade or like gank potentials, and now we'll know how he's going to clear by process of elimination. If he's going to clear into top, we know that simply because he's not starting rep buff, and Alois this ward should spot him off. Talking about our identity, in a lot of matchups as Aatrox, we want to try and avoid looking for priority in the early game because of our ultra long cooldowns. However, in this game, we're playing against a Malphite that can really only Q us, and Malphite is an even weaker early game champion, thus allowing us to look for priority. I don't really want to leash ever. I want to look for priority, and I want to make sure that I can get Zone from the early game wave set if I'm playing against a strong champion. This game I'm playing against a weaker champion, so we're going to try and look for push and see if we can make the Malphite lose some CS by looking for priority and level up timers and by getting the wave under the third in the early game. Looks like Hecarim is pathing to top and my jungle is pathing to bot, and this is what I refer to as the weak side position, right? So when we are weak sided, get the wave to crash into third, maybe wave 2, maybe wave 3, and just make sure we are never really gankable. I don't know where our opponent is at. We did see him in the early game, so I'm gonna start trading with him because I have the wave advantage. You see here that 1 Q costs so much mana for him to cast. Let's keep focusing on the last hits. I'm probably gonna do a second wave crash for... Oh, looks like our Ambessa is actually invading his top side, playing off of the ward that we got. I'm level up too, buddy. I'm level 2, so you can trade with me. Level timers, right there. Biggest benefit of getting priority, and my opponent just walked into me. I was full prioritizing the wave, getting it to crash in wave 2, because now it's very tricky for him, for example, to get this last hit, right? And this one, he has to auto and Q. He loses it, he loses that one too, and this is why I love to do early wave crashes, guys. Right? These are all super tricky for him to farm, and he's gotten 4. I could have gotten 12, and now the wave is bouncing back towards me. Now, this is beneficial for 2 reasons. I'm not going to be gankable by Hecarim coming into top side, plus, and it is because I'm not forced to walk up for last hits, and I just, you know, can always play in a very chill manner. That's basically the main reasons, right? Those are kind of those combined. And now level 3, against his level 3, look for a trade, back off again. Now, Ambessa did take his topside camps, but Hecarim still has to come topside, right? So now, by making the wave push back towards me, I am not going to be forced to walk up for last hits, and I can just make this wave push to me and not get ganked here by the Hecarim. I'm going to look to Q him a little bit, gives me some sustain as well. And now, I just got to make sure that... Holy my lane. We're fine, though. And now Hecarim doesn't really have a play on the map. I didn't expect him to just spawn in my lane. I mean, I don't have a ward. But again, here, we're fine because while he's pushing back towards us, courtesy of a second wave crash. I didn't expect him to just stand there, by the way. That was just like, what's up, bro? I'm gonna EO out of his comment, and we're completely fine here. The only camp the Hecarim really has since he has 16 is he's done 4 camps, right? Well, what 4 camps could he have gotten? 1, 2, 3, and Golem camp makes 4. And then he's playing for Scuttle right now, and then after Scuttle, he doesn't really have a play. He's gonna have 20 now. He's looking for bot side Scuttle. My Ambessa is aware. She takes bot side Scuttle, and honestly, my Ambessa has done a really, really smart intention, like clear here. I mean, I got chunked a little bit too much by the Hecarim to make it hard for me to contest, and I lost some EXP as a result. But other than that, we've played the weak side in a good manner. My jungler's gotten ahead because of his clear, and we're still ahead in CS because of the early game crash. So, I mean, here we're in a very, very good spot. Now, I will start looking to play up my bounce. The gold value that I want on my on the bounce is around 900, so I can get the pickaxe right. And I'm just gonna slow push this. We're at our side of the lane right now, so very often there's going to be slow push or even double slow push into hard push. So that this was the first slow push, right? This is wave number 2. We're gonna let the slow push in as well, and we're gonna get our level 5, which we are going to use as a bridge to get this bounces. So we slow push this wave, and this wave we look to hard push. Then we set up a reset. Always play with intention and think ahead with your wave stage by checking your mini map first, and then seeing, of course, where your wave is at. I'm level 5 to level 4, so I can look for that trade. Plus, I'm looking to push out the wave anyways, right? And it doesn't matter that I've pushed out the wave now, because again, it's on my side of the lane. And so the next wave is arriving, walking through the lane. This is the one I can hard push, and then we set up a reset. Training here is completely fine for me. I'm level 5 to level 4, so you are not winning the trade, buddy. That is just because level 4. Even though he has item leads, right? The boots and mana crystal not really helping in combat anyways. And yeah, Aatrox, any additional point you skill into your Q, you just become a beast. And now, I mean, you don't want to fight me here, buddy. Do I trade the kill? I can flash auto, E-auto. Alright. So, what do we learn? I had the wave to crash. All I had to do was reset. This guy mind controlled me. Well played. I am not tilted. I am fuming. I didn't kill him. I stood there. I died. What do we learn? I got the wave to crash. The reset was good. Last game, against the Darius, I decided to not dive. This game, I did dive. This is the result. You little piggy. There is no way you take my kill. Last game against Darius, we don't dive. This game I do dive. And, well, this is why you play fundamental, correct, and play for CS lead instead of those scenarios, right? If I reset there, I 100% of the time get ahead. Why? The wave would bounce towards me. Malphite could not play the bounce. He has to base. He'd lose out. Instead, I'm a greedy pig and I look for kill. He's going AP Malphite. So I have that knowledge now. It's enough time for me to start, you know, having the opportunity to still... Oh no, I'm getting heavily traded here, guys. We're in trouble. And we're in trouble with the main reason that I cannot play at the bounce right now. I'm too low HP. I traded too much whilst the wave is pushing towards me. We're kind of doing a lot of stuff incorrect this game. And I get hit again. I'm gonna need my Ambessa to help me get this bounce in. Else we're cooked. And he loses passive shield. Maybe we could look for a heavy trade here. Just because of the level up. I'm gonna look for this Q's also on cooldown. Oh my days. I can't. I think I'm just gonna push the wave. I don't think his Q kills me, by the way. Thank you. You are so greedy. Oh, like, you are so greedy, my guy. Because now you lose all the waves as well. I just won because of level 7 to level 6. This is also greedy by me. I think we're gonna get our ult. And Silas is looking. And she used her Q blind. Okay. I think we just recall. I have Eclipse, not quite. Okay, all good. Since Malphite is going AP, they have 3 AP sources. So I think merchants are a pretty good valuable option for us. Just smile. Just keep smiling. It was also lucky because, to be fair, the only benefit we had or trade we had is level 7 to level 6. And if Malphite played Disciplined, he would have gotten his ult back faster than mine, right? Because remember, he ulted way before I did. So here's ult advantage here. So to be fair, I should also be a little bit cautious with contesting this bounce. I think what I want to do now is just that, okay, especially when Hecarim is here, is just chill, wait till I have Eclipse. So I'm going to let this wave push towards me. Pray the cannon stays alive. And then play at the bounce out. And then I should have just about enough gold for Eclipse. And it's alive. I don't see Hecarim on the map, so we are just going to be playing respectful. And then we look to get Eclipse on our reset. Okay, there's a random Ash arrow coming top as well. I lose the initial trade, but because there's no minions in front, I can just keep extending this fight. And again, level 8 to level 7. You, generally speaking, don't want to trade a level down. And Malphite did a big blunder here that is very common. Instead of just getting the wave to crash, he traded super heavily, right? And because he prioritized the trade, now he can't really get this wave to crash. So I could freeze this, which would be an option, which might lead into a kill. However, I think it's more beneficial for me to hard push, because this wave will grab me, I mean, it's a cannon wave, so 200 gold. I'll have Eclipse, we set up a reset, and we are in a no means. Oh, the minion caught my W anyways. Alright, you're walking into it. But you have ult, and you have flash. He used neither. Remember, he had flash before me. He's playing, like, that was just pure greed. No, like, there was no thought behind the trades, because the first trade, all he had to do was crash the wave. The second trade, I mean, the wave is pushing towards him, so there's, like, there's nothing to gain from trading. And now, he dies again on my turn. I get a plate, he loses 2 waves. Now is the game over for Malphite. I don't have to look to kill this guy again to expand my lead. The main thing I have to do is keep expanding my lead exponentially, and that is not necessarily through kills. That is, wait, how do we get bolt turret by being 0-3? What? Okay, I guess the Morgana top lane play gave a lot of plates. Basically, what we want to try and do is expand our lead through farm, through plates, through roams, not necessarily only by killing the Malphite. Yes, killing the Malphite is always, you know, objectively good, but it's not the only way to expand our lead. Oh, Jinx got it with the rocket. Jinx from Arcane, baby. We're in a much better position this game, and, well, my goal is to try and keep pushing this state forward. Malphite is roaming. I am not going to match the roam. I'm going to play for myself and play for plates. Again, the faster I get this turret, the faster I can unlock myself on the map. Although, to be fair, I might have a good ult angle. Like a TP angle here. There are Valkos and Asher there to make win conditions. You know what? I'm going to do it. This wave is bounced to me anyways. I think I can get an angle here. Their Ash is their main win condition, right? That's why I want to do it. Oh. Okay, I get the ult reset. Charmin. Another ult reset. As long as we have the ult reset, we're good with 12 conk stacks. 12 conk stacks still. Yep. No. Okay. Perfect. I don't know. See there, it's not that easy to even play well in this fight, right? It's very easy for them to walk away. I didn't know there's summoners. So what like this teleport, what I would refer to it is like I'm coming into this skirmish blindfold in the sense that I don't know about the summoners. I don't know about their cooldowns, right? I don't know if any of them had ult. Valky's still had ult. Valky's still had flash. Right? I didn't know any of this when coming into the fight. So this is why it's more so salvaging play and why I'd be more consistent to play for this plate. But because they overstayed so far and I had a good flank TP with flash and ult and item spike, that's why I felt okay to go. If those scenarios weren't met, I would never... I mean, what are you doing? Q1, EQ2. And I'm gonna wait for IQ to come back. Q1. I think he's just dead with my next Q. No. Sir, we're losing a full cannon wave. It's not even worth it. This guy's being a little piggy. But yeah, it's normally a kind of a salvaging play there to TP in, because I don't know their cooldowns, I don't know their ults, I don't, and I'm gaining turret plates by default, right? So I'm also like conceding something. But because I'm aware that, you know, the Morphin is already weak and these guys are their win condition, plus I have my summoners, plus I had my spike, that's why I felt okay to go there. But if one of those conditions weren't met, I would not have TP'd there and I'd play for my own play. Simply because this is like, I mean, 1,000 gold that I was getting, right? Which is guaranteed gold income. So you shouldn't be, like, you know, looking for that play. I even hesitated until I felt like, okay, now it's like guaranteed that I at least get 1 or 2 kills and shut down their main win condition as well. And I mean, now we're so gold inflated that I could play this game with like this and I'd still win. I don't know how they'd win the game. We have bot lane turret already, so I can't really progress there. Else I'd go bot lane right now. Now I'd rather go top lane, try to see if I can kill this Malphite and play for the top tier 2. Kind of predicting his pathing there. Okay, very good. If I have this ult down, we're just pretty much in a good spot always. Also, we have silence against Malphite. I believe I heard a writer say that there's no, like, the biggest counter pick that exists in the game is actually silence into Malphite, because you get a free Malphite ult on Silas with insane AP scaling, because Malphite ult has, I think, pretty good AP scaling, and then you have a champion like Silas that already wants to be melee centered to have access to Malphite ult with having a million dashes as well. Now we got the wave to push into tier 2, so Malphite has to push this wave, and this wave before it crashes into my turret, and so now I have a window of 1.5 minutes to look for a play. However, my team has died, so now it would be a salvaging play again, so I'm not going to contest it, I'm going to look for something myself. Alright, my team has died, so it's a salvaging play now. His Q movement speed is kind of crazy. He doesn't have ult though. I might be able to one-shot him. Not worth it if I die for it. I have to play with my Sunlit Sky healing and Conqueror here. If I eat this, look at that healing, right? Sunlit Sky at every fresh target is crazy good. So that's why, right, your passive and Sunlit Sky, the combined healing of those are just ridiculously broken. But you gotta make sure that you keep, you know, prioritizing your Sunlit Sky and passive over anything else there. Those heal you the most. I'm gonna get the golems. I'm gonna push out, slow push this wave a little bit, so that I can push out this wave as well, get it to crash. Then we reset again, get Merc Shreds. Jinx is leaving this bot side wave in a pretty inefficient manner, but as you push it back, we can play for Dragon. This is their main win conditions. Going to TP in here instantly. Gonna prioritize Ashe. Flash. Get the ult reset, hopefully. Get the Ashe. That's all you, Toko. But yeah, I mean, here again, this fight, they make a fight when I have my basin. I got my item spike. I have my 2 items. I have my ult. I have my flash. It's just perfect condition for me to TP in, right? Plus Hecarim was like a very free target for me to hit there, and then I just go into bot lane. Like, this game has gotten kind of smooth, mainly because of the trade, bad trade potential patterns that the mob had shown, or not patterns, but more like intentions, right? And now we get this 80 minutes in the game. I pretty much never have to go bot side anymore. This guy has no flash. I would say Valkyls is still their main win condition. If I get Sterox, I can't get Maul anymore, right? So I kind of have to... Ooh, you have no ult. So this guy's kind of a free target for me. Like, he can't escape me. This is just not the play to make. For them, what they should do is avoid me and play to my team. But yeah, now GG. And that's a better game than the last one. GG's. Yeah. I don't know how the voice volume can ever be 90. I was about to start talking and then, I mean... Every game when I load into the game with Aatrox, legit, this guy will not stop talking, by the way. Like, that's the fundamental of playing Aatrox. Lower your voice volume if you want to try and focus on the game. And, well, we're playing against Ambusa this game. Broken champion. To be fair, I think if I am able... Like, my Q range is bigger than her Q1 range. But if she is able to, you know, get close with E, I think there's very little for me to do. Because her Q... Let's crank you. Okay, well, we get our flash, that's good. Okay, this guy is playing with Conqueror, Resolve, Flash HP, and a Doran's Blade pre-standard setup. However, she's playing with Resolve instead of with Domination Tree, right? So she's gonna have higher ultimate cooldown, and she's not gonna have her sudden impact damage spike on me every time she dashes, because every passive is a sudden impact stack, so that's good. But she is gonna be more durable in lane. Funnily enough, I kept, like, when I was learning to play Ambessa, I kept comparing Ambessa's early game to Aatrox's early laning phase. Our Q is both 14 seconds cooldown, and it doesn't have that much damage. Both our Qs scale with levels, so we kind of have a linear scaling pattern here in the laning phase. Both of us want to try and get towards, you know, some level 5, level 7, level 9. We both scale really hard, and we both go Eclipse, so we kind of have a similar plan here. And in terms of priority, okay, I'm gonna try and Q2 angle like this, and okay, I mean, that's the thing. I can really not got close onto that, but that's okay. You see her damage is really negligible in the early game, and so is mine to hers. However, we did establish priority here because we were the first one to queue, and also, oh, Shaco did Raptors into rep buff. Guess what he's gonna try and do after Crux, guys? The gank top. So we actually have to stop looking for priority here, because we are going to get ganked by the Shaco. I didn't see it, but now I did. He's doing a Raptors, Krugs, a rep buff, and then after that he either has to invade my jungler, not an option. He goes bot side, that is an option. Gank top, his main priority. So I'm playing very safe here. Until I've basically know that Shaco's gonna start going to bot side. I should not have looked for priority. Okay, and we played safe. Because there's a very good chance that Shaco ganks me. Shaco, Kayn, Bel'Veth, Elise, perfect level 3 champions. The Hecarim, remember last game I was talking about? This is exactly what the Shaco is doing. 3 camp into top. Now I believe he's left though. Now I don't think he's looking anymore. Now he has to go on bot side because Diana's already on rep off, right? That was about as bad as a combo as you can get. Okay, now I have to back off because she has all cooldowns. I'm gonna get my passive here. Gonna try and dodge the Q2. I didn't. I mean, I've literally fought back with just auto attacks. I didn't have a single ability there. But now she has everything on cooldown too. 12 Conqueror stacks. It actually pulled. You lucky little piggy. I had 12 Conqueror stacks in between the trade. Remember, our cooldowns are very linear. My W cooldown is very high, so is hers. So there, I had missed all my abilities. She traded with me. She had to use most of her abilities to gap close. That caused her to, you know, not have cooldowns, of course. Then I kept my Conqueror stacks up in between. I get my cooldowns back. She has none. We almost get the kill, but it's okay. We're not forced to reset right now. Shaco cleared into bot, as we see. He's 20 out of 24. Diana did a full clear. And, I mean, both junglers will return to topside, you know, in a similar manner. But right now, we're kind of chilling. The wave is pushing back towards me, so what I'm going to try and do is see if I can get as much damage in as I can without dying, and then basing TPing as well, so that, you know, on this bounce back, I can try and make it hard for that Ambessa to play. Very good spacing by her. Oh, we might be cooked here, guys. Might have to flash. She might... No, she doesn't have flash. No, she did have flash. I think she flashed Q once. I'm actually dead. No, she had flash. I was dead there. If she plays a little more aggressive. My bad. Too aggressive. It's okay. We lose pretty much nothing, right? Because the wave's pushing towards us. It's just, if I would have died, it would have been a horrible outcome. I'm gonna go boots. And then TP back right here. Satisfied with my early laning phase. Just, I think if she knew... I mean, to be fair, I'm not 100% sure if I'm dead there. But I was close to being dead. And I don't like the risk I took there. I'm gonna try and block this next wave from entering into my turret. Now, the reason I do this, guys, is yes, I'm conceding... Well, both cast the last hits, but now she's, like, I don't allow her 3 melees to walk into our turret range, and that is going to lead to her losing melee means. So I get the EXP of the 2 casts, I just don't get the gold, but now she doesn't get the gold and the EXP of these melee means, because these melees didn't walk into the turret range, right? And if her melees would have walked into the turret range, none of my melees probably would have died. However, still, the aggro seems a little bit unfortunate here, but at least she can lose 2, maybe? Maybe? Okay, she lost 2 at least. Okay, she's ganking here. Not much I can do about that, though. I mean, there's 4 people against 2. I mean, yeah, I mean, Ambessa's coming back from lane. There's never a move opportunity for me here. I've decided to slow push. Slow pushing this, hard pushing next, and then we can get it to crash. I'm level 5 to level 4 here. Okay, little piggy. think back to my recent game, and I think we shouldn't. I think it's just a reset angle, and Ambessa doesn't have TP, so she is stuck in this position similar to what we had against the Darius game 1. He's going to be forced to collect this wave. Now, after... to be fair, I can stay. I'm full HP. I don't have Pickaxe on base. I'll help my jungler get this. Why not? Alacrity stacks from this. Every grub you get Alacrity stack, right? Even if you don't last in it, so very important. Am I losing the plate? Nope. And the wave is bouncing back. See here, by default, Ambessa's kind of stuck here because she's forced to collect the wave and then play out the bounce, right? If I would have reset here, I would have had a little bit stronger, like plot armor, longsword maybe. But we're still in a fine spot here. And now my goal would be to try and just trade with her, right? And this is the thing where I believe I benefit. So her Q1, right, has shorter range than my Q. So I can just keep poking like this, like a little piggy. And there's very little she can do about it. And if I just play with cooldowns. Extended fight, she'll beat me. If she's in range here, she beats me as well, right? But here you can't beat me. She has no dashes anymore. She can't beat me here. I have all my cooldowns. You used too many abilities to get closer. She used E, Q1, and W to gap close, and then she only has Q2 dash left. I know my champion, in the sense of Ambessa. I've played her quite a bit recently, so I honestly spot, no, sir, you're dead. And, I mean... this is kind of a result of earlier, right? Remember when I said, okay, she's forced to collect this wave and then play out the bounce? I could have reset, made myself a little bit stronger and have a similar result. But, you know, her alternative was to reset, but then the wave would push to me. So she wants to contest it. However, she did a similar mistake to the game we had against Malphite, where she's looking for trades instead of playing with the wave. Had she just played with the wave, maybe she gets it in. But she looked for two things. Wave and trades. And that's what will get you. Now we're ahead in items, ahead in the XP, so we're ahead in gold and in the XP. My mentality here is play in a manner where I just play Discipline. Right now, I don't have ult for 50 seconds, but I'm always going to be level 8 when she's level 7. So if I just play to my item spike and to my tempo, I will always perpetually stay ahead. I just need to not fight her now when she's, you know, level 7. I'm level 7 and she has ult advantage. Wait till I have my ult. Gotta be careful here because this guy might be moving. I think I can match the move. I'm just gonna hover here in fog so that Ambessa can't do anything silly. And then we go back to top. Match, get level 8, match ult cooldown, then we fight again. I can look for short trades like this though, because again, we have the range advantage. 650 gold too, we have that. When she has 650 gold, she's gonna have pickaxe, right? So she's gonna have pickaxe, I'm gonna have full eclipse. I'm gonna hard push the wave first and then move. So then by default, at least I'm gaining something before the move. Like, Ambessa is already losing a cannon wave, and it's gonna bounce back to me now. And the wave is already... Right, so like, I was already gonna be late to that play here. What I could do is try and camp here, see if I can catch her. Anyone out there? You are kidding me. You would really walk that way, hey? That's luck. That's fine. The wave's pushing back to me, so she's still kind of cooked here. She's still pretty much cooked here. The wave's pushing towards me. The auto would have gotten her. That's okay. I'm gonna hard push the wave now and get my eclipse. We trade flashes. Maybe if I flash... So maybe if I Q2 flash ult, I get a little bit of movement speed burst to get the Bluetooth auto in, but... Oh, good. We trade flashes. It's not the end of the world. And I get my eclipse. She gets a reset in. So right now, we're up, let's say, 20 cents a kill and 2 plates. We're still in a really good spot. Like I said, I'll have my eclipse when she has her pickaxe. And this is why, when you're, you know, the stage I just had, I'm not necessarily looking to progress too much. I just know that if I farm even for the next 1k gold, I'll have eclipse, she has pickaxe. Now I have a completed item. Now I could play with one finger in my nose and I just beat this guy. I can go Death Stance, right? So I can go Death Stance, get my armor through that. Death Stance is enough armor. Merc Treads for magic resist, and then either Maul or Sterex. Maybe I just go Maul. How about Mercs, Death Stance, Maul, Solid Sky, Eclipse? Actually, my Riven build. Okay, this guy's playing with Hex Flash, so he's no flash right now. Ooh, Shaco walking back is a blunder. Yasuo Diana combo, it will get you. Big, big, big. Okay, we got 6 grubs. And who got the shutdown? Diana and Yasuo. That's completely fine. I think any gold on Diana this game is really good for us. Because this guy is our solo AP. You can beat me, I have Eclipse. Alright. Yeah, I can't hit you because you're Ambessa. I forgot. Okay, we are getting mid-turn too. I think the game is just Merc Treads. Get a Mercs. And now, to be fair, what if I just go Death Stance straight up and skips on this guy? Because if I go Death Stance right now, these guys can't really kill me and I can still kill them. She might have her Eclipse now though. And I haven't gotten much stronger in the 1v1 by buying Merc Treads. But, I mean, the trade-off is that I'm going to be way better against a draft to begin with. Also, when I have to sideline against Ken or get caught by like a Thresh Hook or like a Brand CC. So, we're fine here. We got 6 grubs, so it actually makes third pushing so much better on my champion. I need 1 million for level 11. I'm just getting one shot, guys. That was our combo though. Kind of sucks having to ult one minion from levels 11, but I mean, I want to trade back as much as I can there, right? Keep it at bay. I think I misclicked one. Hit this plant. That's a terrible death. I did not expect to Shaco here this fast because we saw him bot lane earlier. But to be fair, that's already quite a long time ago. I'm going to teleport here because if I don't TP, I'm going to lose this wave and the next wave, right? So it's still better for me to teleport. And I might get some turn damage in. Cannon stop. So we're still going to lane against Ambessa. If I had Tabbies there, I would probably stay alive or maybe even win that 2v1, right? But because I have Mercs, yeah, I end up dying. But the thing is, this death was just avoidable. Like, I went for the fight. I don't have to look for that. It was just greedy. I still think Merc Threats is objectively better for me this game than getting Tabbies. Even though with Tabbies there, I would have won that skirmish. It's like, I don't like itemizing just for those scenarios. I like to itemize for the rest of the game. So, yeah, that's why I believe Merc Threats is objectively better for me. Even though they have double 80 topside. Their Shaco and Ambessa are also not really going to be their final win condition. Or the people that I'm going to struggle with the most. Dude. Yeah, take that. The thing is, I have 0 armor now, so I think I actually prefer the death stance. My personal... Yeah, I think the preference here for me is death stance. I'm going a little early here, guys. Okay, we have Yasuo Gamer. She has flash. Okay, yeah. Can we not take my entire wave? Sir? This Yasuo is a menace. Holy, he's still going. Can I do something here? I have Mercs. Mercs are saving me. Mercs are saving me. Objective leather boots. Need armor. I got hit by the cannon stun and by the Brand stun. Mercs had saved me, although I almost died by not having armor. But my healing was enough. I have Eclipse. And my passive. Sir! I have 2.6 needed for my death stance, and then I feel like with 2 items I have everything, right? I have armor, I have damage, I have... Yeah, with those 2 items I'll pretty much have everything. I like the death stance second here. Now I'll feel pretty much immortal. My team is also playing amazing this game, right? Their main win condition is just the Shaco picks, but he's not even that strong, because who is he gonna target? We're all building a lot of HP and armor, right? All of us. I guess his easiest target is probably the Lucian. Yeah, he wants to kill the Lucian. Those are definitely the plays you want to avoid. When you're ahead in a game like we are, all you really want to do is play with numbers and just like push out side waves. Don't give them opportunities to get members advantage. And why do you want to push out side waves? So when you push out side waves, somebody has to collect. And when they're collecting, obviously they can't group up. If they don't collect, then we get turrets. So that's why you kind of just always want to push out sideways when you're ahead, because you just don't give your you don't give your opponents an opportunity. Look, we're 2v3 in mid lane now. We died mid, or my jungle died 1v4. My bot lane died 1v2. And my mid lane is dying 2v3. They're all looking for skirmishes instead of playing objectives, right? So the steps you should do when you're ahead, sideway first. If somebody collects, well, then you can look for numbers. If nobody's collecting, then you get... Look, I'm in a 2v1 here. I'm not gonna fight. Even though I know I'm objectively stronger here, the risk to reward is just too terrible. So I'm gonna TP on this guy. No flash. They're trying to cancel me. Can't cancel me. I'm a freak. Okay, there's no way you get that many movement speeds. This guy's a lucky creature. I see 4 people on the map though. Only Ambessa can be here, and I'm not too scared, so I get the tier 2 turret. Check her items. She does have ult. I do have death sense though. I just don't think I can really die that fast, right? Similar to Riven, death sense just makes me extremely broken. 1v2, not worth. I do get my ult soon. I have to fight my way out. I'm dead. That's a big shutdown. I get the tier 2, but we got the cannon, we get this tier 2. This death, although not good, it's not horrible because I did get a tier 2. But damn, this Ambessa champion is sticky. Like, I just can't walk away from her. Because her E just always gives me the 100% slow. We're actually behind the kills now. So let's play numbers, guys. My play doesn't change here. We just have Baron now. I still want to get this tier 2 turret. And then play with Dragon. I have my teleport for Dragon. I'm gonna be slightly late. If they insta start Baron, I'll lucky them. Or the Dragon rather. Right, this started on spawn. Because my cooldown isn't directly in sync. I have 1.6 for my reset needed. The Baron buff wore off here, so this guy thinks there's nobody here. But hello. Right, the Barons weren't the minions weren't Baron buffed anymore, so this guy probably thought, okay, nobody nearby, that's why he felt safe to E in. from his perspective. Now I have my teleport, right? Before the dragon has been started. Kennen has no ult, so he's useless in that fight. And now enemy team kind of has to choose. Defend tier 2 or, you know, contest the dragon. Okay, Lucian is in base. I can do both. I can get this turret and still teleport in. Although I have to hide here. I'm best on no flash. I'm gonna look for the brand. I think that's the most annoying target to deal with. This guy's flash. I'm too tanky. And I keep healing with Death Sense. Yep. 3 item spike, level 16 there. I am unstoppable. Clean game. I think our 2 deaths were... I mean, I think this death here on bot lane was not really avoidable. But you see here, once we stop looking for those, like, random skirmishes, the game is very hard for them to play. Because we have item lead and 80 carry and top. Okay. And now, I mean, after this, we got Baron, we got top tier 2, we got bot tier 3, and all the kills. I mean, we're too far ahead now, right? Like, now it should be really hard to lose the game. In theory. In theory, I always mention that. Just get them out of here. I am base, Lucian is base, we are overstaying yet again. So this Diana is making the game hard from an unlosable position because she is just so catered to keep fighting, right? If you have a team like this, I try to keep them on a leash. You're just simply wrong, man. I'm just helping him out, you know? If you want to stay stuck in your delusion... I mean, this guy might be convinced that that is actually the play. Is that World's Finals, mate? Dude, like, he's turning it on me. Right? Not me, mate. Like, come on. You start whining and complaining about a certain play not going the way you want to, and I just tell you it's bad, and then he's like, but it's not World's Finals, mate. Like, just chill. Alright, rent over. Sorry for trauma dumping. Kennen no flash. Has Zhonya's though, I checked. He's gonna Zhonya's. My ult ran out, so I gotta kind of kite, I think. Careful for the brand passive. I mean, we're still here with 4 people on the map, but I'm kind of dying to the brand burn. It's still ticking. If I hit the Thresh with my thing, I have solid sky healing, right? Especially with ult. Like, I could do something really funny here and wait for my ult and just, like, actually just heal off of all of them. Or we just end. I actually think we can fight. I want to test this. We're gonna test it. I'm back to full HP. That was a cleaner one. Moving on. Okay, guys. We're in game. Now, why do I sound like this? Sorry to start off with a trauma dump, but I'm about... I don't know how many recordings I've done. I think I've had like 7 last second dodges, multiple Aatrox bans, or picks, remakes, inters. But we're here. I hope this game is gonna be it. I am so good against that draft because they have a Mundo top lane and I'm Aatrox. But we have Red Kayn against their comp. Like, Red Kayn is... You go Red Kayn, right? Please go Red Kayn against Skarner Mundo. Because she gets percentage health damage. He's already getting melee damage. Oh, shit. I think we're dipping, guys. Kayn gets it, which is good. Ooh. Big. It's a ghetto brawl. Do I want to keep fighting? Yeah, I do actually. Oh, I didn't get that. I mean, I could get a call, but that's all good. I think I'm gonna get level 2 for the first 5 minutes, but okay. Let's focus up now. What you want to do against Mundo is you want to try and zone him from the first level's worth of XP if you can, right? First means worth of XP. That's what I'm gonna try and do here as our first goal. And then, well, I mean, we are in a super blessed position, especially a champion like Kayn. I'm gonna try and dodge this Q. Never mind. And I'm zoning him from the XP. This is what you want to do against Mundo players, guys. And I get the XP myself. He gets 1 here from the melee. And even though I take a very negative health rate here, I think this is completely fine. Although Skarner is maybe looking for a level 2 gank here. So we're gonna have to be cautious. Just avoiding this gank is gonna cost Skarner so much though. And you can cancel that. I mean, nice gank. My jungler now is already taking your bot side. Let's completely find the Skarner is ultra delayed in his pathing now. So we go Cole, we teleport back. Skarner ends up getting delayed. My job here when you get cheese gank like this is just survive. We get his passive. He's level 3, so we gotta thin out the wave here to try and match the level 3. And then we can start fighting him. Here I don't think we should fight because we're simply level down. My guy's on a rampage though. That's crazy news. We get level 3 and then we can look to all of them. Although... the Skarner did one camp and ganked again. That guy's playing like a schizo. He doesn't get passive yet. I kind of don't want to let this crash for free. I think I just have to though. We lost too much HP here. Pretty big blunder. The benefit that we have is that Skarner's going both sides, but I'm pretty low HP now. So Mundo should be able to kind of lane for free. Okay, so now I need to find a way where I can get the reset first of all. I'm going to have the beneficial position that I will hit level 4 before him. And then I just want to try and set up a slow push to get the reset in and then get the bounce out. And like try to annoy the Mundo on the bounce. Because he got the first crash in now for free kind of because of the Skarner gank, right? Because the wave is simply too big is level 3 to level 2. But now I'm just going to try and utilize my level 4. I mean, he loses 3 melees because he hasn't TP'd. And I'm going to just keep slow pushing this so that I can crash a massive wave. Try to get pickaxe on my reset. This kind of wave will grant me 200 gold. So I'm going to stay for 2 more waves. Alright, so I'm not going to hard push this wave. I'm going to slow push this wave. Allow this wave to come as well. That's going to give me 100 gold. Then we have enough gold for pickaxe. And then we look to set up a reset. And then I want to try and kill the Mundo on the bounce. That's my plan here. Unless, I mean... okay, and you're gonna have to walk up. Okay. I think Kane gets that because he has no flash. I'm gonna start prioritizing the wave. My Kane is very strong. Okay, well that works. I was gonna slow push it to hard push, but because this guy still teleport as well. But now this works too, and now we're gonna have the same plan. I'm gonna ward here as well. And the reason I ward here, guys, is I do this in advance to kind of anticipate what this guy's going to do. So, in the sense that if he hard pushes this wave and decides to hard push this as well, I'll see if he's hiding in either of these bushes. Okay, that's big. Maybe I can hold the mid wave for him. I'm gonna go move top lane here. We still have the ward. We see what the Mundo is going to try and do. He's level 5. I'm level 5. What a game, and I have 6 skill participation before mid 6 even. He's gonna try and hard push this. I want to try and avoid that, because if he gets this to crash, he gets the skill for free. So I should have ran top faster. You never want to give... oh, what? I missed my W. He missed Q though. I think I can keep fighting him even with the minion wave. This is the thing with Mundo, guys. He has grasp, and he just doesn't have fighting power. I'm gonna hard push this wave now, instead of my reset again. It's better to hard push it, and then make it bounce and play like that, than trying to set up a freeze and reset. And the main reason as to why, is because by hard pushing this, I'm gonna be making it bounce back towards me, and we're gonna be in a good spot. That's the thing, right? You always can fight a Mundo on bounce timers, because he's gonna be forced to walk up for last hits. Also, this game, I am 100% going for an Eclipse, because they both will stack a lot of HP in their top side, and so Eclipse is the perfect item to counteract that. I want to try and see if I can get his passive out, like so. That hit him, by the way, in my view. Don't disrespect me, I gotta do a combo on you. You don't want to trade with me, buddy. I'm gonna flash for this. Let's play disciplined, right? We are ahead right now. The only way this Mundo can get back is if I die like a little piggy. That's the only thing I pretty much have to avoid. He has ult. So I don't think we look for the dive play here. I have teleport in 40. We're gonna be fine. I need to get 975 gold, set up my reset, and we're good. Okay, one lesson here. Reminder, when Mundo ults... these guys are really looking. Oh, this is terrible. When Mundo ults, he gains extra. So he heals based on missing health, and he gets extra maximum HP during his ult. So instead of like 1.8, he would have had more HP there. Just the ward is so shit there. I had Eclipse in base as well. It's an extremely undisciplined play. I think my team wins the skirmish though. I'm gonna play more disciplined, because we control this game now. But if I make another mistake like this, he can get back in the game for pretty much free. And I do not want that to happen. So, he's still level 7, I'm level 8. Because he looked for the plate, I get 1 too. Okay, we have a red cane already. So, at minute 9, that's extremely early. And I'm just gonna keep playing for plates. I don't necessarily have to kill this Mundo, I just mainly want to deny him from gold. I think I'm not gonna push this wave because he doesn't have ult right now. And by not pushing this wave, I'm gonna force the Mundo to walk up for last hits, which is the position I want him to be in. Because then I can look to punish him, right? If I push this wave into him, he can just collect it for free. And my damage right now is gonna go hard. Get an Eclipse, and look at that damage right there. Fast proc as well. Beautiful trade for me. And the Mundo is gonna continuously be forced to walk up for last hits. And these equal health trades hard benefit me. Okay. He healed a lot, so good W usage. I think I still keep making this push towards me. I think he has TP, right? So that's why I keep making this push towards me, and he's gonna continuously be forced to walk up for last hits, right? Once you get your Eclipse, and especially level 9 now, my damage is ridiculous. And so, what the... I'm just so shocked. I was gonna say, Katarina could come top. I guess that's gonna force the bounce in, but I'm like, Smoothie just walked into me on 1 HP. It's a little bit annoying what the Katarina's doing. You're dead. You are piggy. Nice ganks. She used her E on the minion, so she had no dash. And, yeah. And Mundo died bot, so I can get a plate. Now we're in theory. This wave will give me 7. It's been a little bit of a tricky game, but here, just by having the discipline to keep the wave pushing towards me, I'm never really forced to walk up for last hits, and that was, I mean, that just made me be in a really good spot, right? I got the Mundo to have to recall. I mean, Kata came top again, and I mean, I held the wave, which was annoying, and then they died. I think the Katarina is kind of shut down now, because even though she has 9 kills, she only has 70 farm. And so she's only, like, she's level 8. And reminder, XP is, I mean, arguably even a more important stat than gold sometimes, because EXP translates to gold, and now I'm pretty much stronger than her. I'm gonna get this now, in boots, and just start spiking really, really hard. Is this Call of Duty? I'm gonna try and brute force it here, because I'm level 11. Look at that healing. Right? So even though I get 1 HP here, I just heal so much through my passive. So always keep it in mind when you're playing against health stacking champions as Aatrox, just rely on your passive and you'll be golden. Alright, that's the first turret. I mean, I think even my Silas might be stronger. I'm gonna sit on this. I think even my Silas might be stronger than Katarina now. Or at least on equal footing. The only death I had was really undisciplined, right? Because, I mean, I just tried to push my limits too far. Other than that, we're in a good spot now. Okay. I mean, I am 2 items, kind sir. And there's a Mundo. I think without the Mundo, I'm still dead. Yep. Well, Tabi's death stands and I can't die anymore. But, yeah, that was a pretty bad decision. Also, Kane has percentage health damage. Oh, he's going for heart steal. Rookie mistake. And if Kane ults Mundo, he's also always going back to full HP. Do I want to move here? They're all 4 bot and 1 guy top. I think I just keep pushing here. I get this guaranteed, right? Because they have to kite out bot side because my team blocks their pathing. And I think here trading is fine because I'm getting more. Like, if Mundo gets a third, he's 0-5. He's not going to be able to carry this game unless he gets a lot more time, right? So, I think here speeding up the gameplay is good. Also, mid-tier 1 is objectively more valuable for them than top tier 1 is for us. Because if they don't have mid-tier 1, none of these players can really stand in mid lane. And I get faster tempo to the tier 2 as well. So, I think we're good here. Skarner and Kai'Sa could be on me. I don't know what ults they have or cooldowns they have in general. They still have Skarner ult. And Kai'Sa flash. I'm too strong though. I got the 2 turrets, and so here, this is like a great example of just macro, right? And just being confident. Because the thing is, by staying mid lane, I guarantee got the mid tier 1 and the tier 2. Now, if I would have moved bot, right? If I would have moved bot, maybe I get 1 kill, maybe I get 2 kills, maybe I get 3 kills. However, this is a maybe. And it's not like consistent. And so here, the most consistent play is just go here. I kind of want my team to go away because we're 4v5. So I just want to push out bot side, play for the bot tier 2. And then when I have TP, I can join fights. Just farm a bit, please. Their map is in shambles now. Yes, we lost mid tier 2, guys, but the sharing goal is 5. Look at that side wave now. I'm going to TP in. I think this is good. Kane is coming as well. I would have gotten the tier 2 guaranteed, but I think if we win this fight, we also get Baron. Or are we already dead and salvaging? Well, let's find out. I can't reset my ult. Okay, I did. Whoosh. Whoosh. Yep. This is why I TP'd, because if we won the fight, we can do Baron. Alternative was a free tier 2 turret, but I'm also scared that my team dies and then they get Baron, so that's why I felt obligated to kind of teleport there. You're gonna have to just play the scenario. Okay, the Baron just buffed me away. You're gonna have to play the scenario situation to situation, of course, right? But here I think it's just fine to TP in. And yeah, the alternative is my team dying. They're gonna flame me, although I'm not too worried about that. But if they get Baron, then we're in a hard game. I'm gonna go Tabis now, and to be fair, I just want to stick better to them. So I think Sorel just is the option here. This guy has no flash. That was a clean kickflip. You can't kill me, I'm a bad. Remember, I heal a lot from the Skarner with the alt attack. Yep, and we're back to full HP. That's the thing, right? They have such a high health oriented build here. So I'm waiting with my Sunlit Sky and like my passive if I can on the Skarner. So I never felt worried there. Even though I'm taking a lot of damage initially, I know that my healing is just ridiculous there. Mundo's gonna get the top tier 2, but I'm gonna get the bot tier 2. So I am again satisfied with this outcome. Not with that one. Actually, this is the phrase I haven't said in such a long time. Low deaths win games. But it's not very, you know... There's 66 kills. Somebody's dying every 20 seconds. That is crazy pace. This one might be too much. I have to ult and do that healing. Sunlit Sky. Sunlit Sky. Kill the Nami for Death Sense healing. I'm gonna get Sunlit Sky passive again. Passive on the Skarner, passive on the Skarner, passive on the Skarner. Yeah! Oh, my ship is balanced! Well, guys, this... I actually couldn't believe it, though. So I tried to narrow my thoughts to that fight. Okay, I mean... So first things first, right? Prioritizing Nami to get the Death Sense healing so that all its overtime damage that's stacking up ramps away. That was important. Then passive on the Skarner. You have flash? You're still dead. And passive on the Skarner, but I'm like... That was shocking, by the way. Like, that was genuine surprise. Like, I've seen some disgusting things in my day and age, but that actually shocked me to the core, kind of. All the increased healing for my, like, ultimate 2, right? I mean, yeah, we're just too strong. Look at this. Oh, wait. Does she have anti-heal? No. Why is my healing? No. How is she even dealing damage to me? Wait, game's not over yet. Game's not over yet. I think Cleaver is optimal. Because armor reduction. I think it's better. And then we go for this last. Now, if I hit something, I will get back to full HP. Okay, Mundo and Skarner put me to full HP. Keep in mind. I did not get red buff. 25 minutes in. Is that a bug? Oh. I'm gonna focus the Kata. Okay, that should be it, right? We did not get red buff. I've never seen it, though. I've never... Is it just because this guy's been perma-fighting? Like, 8, 11, 11, 10, 11, 10... I mean, actually, my team hasn't even died that much, but... I'm tanking the turret. I didn't even notice it. That's it! Aatroxus! I love this champion. I love Toplaner. I love League of Legends. I love you guys. GG, well played! Finally! An amazing game! Let's go!